In James chapter 2, James says that Abraham and Rahab were justified by works. Of course, this is a passage about faith without works being dead. So this leads some to believe that Paul and James are at odds with each other. Because Paul says we're justified by faith, James here is saying we're justified by works. Are they preaching two different gospels? Well, of course not. Acts 15 and Galatians 2, James and Paul actually meet and they talk about the gospel, and they have the right hand of fellowship and go on and continue their gospel ministry. They are in fundamental agreement about what the gospel is and saving faith in Jesus Christ. So if they're not at odds with each other, why does one say justified by faith and the other say justified by works? Well, they're both seeking to protect the truth of the gospel, but from different errors. Paul is concerned about legalism, where some people believe that they are saved by their good works, that they do enough good things, and therefore God forgives them. James is concerned about antinomianism, or lawlessness. Now that I'm saved and have faith in Christ, God really doesn't care what I do. These are what one church father called the two thieves of the gospel. Tertullian said, just as Christ was crucified between two thieves, so the gospel is crucified between two opposite errors. And of course, that's lawlessness and legalism. So as Christians, we want to avoid these two errors. Christians need to push back against the idea that our good works save us and our sins are forgiven because we're good people. Paul says that's just not true. James, we want to push back against lawlessness. It would also be an error to say that since I have faith, my good works really don't matter at all. That would be an error. And so just as Jesus is crucified between two thieves, we are constantly pushing back against these two thieves of the gospel. Salvation is by faith alone, but saving faith is never alone.